Panthers TV in association with Jeremias Chimney Systems with forward Jordan Kelsall. And before we look ahead to the weekend against the Sheffield Steelers, let's look back on last weekend. 4 points, but Cardiff on Saturday, and you score a great goal to get things kicked off against Ben Bounds.
Yeah, it was a really good game. I think the intensity was kind of set when Gags and Louis had the fight. Obviously, the building was going crazy at that, rightly so. Kind of from there, we just took it to them. I think we played really well for the whole 60 minutes. They had a lot of possession, but we're quite perimeter, and we kind of stuck together and played really well in our zone, and then buried when we needed to.
And that was the thing, wasn't it? You mentioned the fight between Mark Lewis and Matthew Gagnon there, but that really kick-started the crowd. The atmosphere was fantastic throughout the entire game, but then you come up 4 minutes later and score that goal, and that just took it up another notch.
Yeah. I mean, to play Saturday night at home any week is great, but it did feel like the atmosphere on Saturday was lifted for sure after that fight. It was just great to win at home in front of pretty busy barn. It was good.
Let's look ahead to Saturday now, and we're playing the Sheffield Steelers. Mm-hmm. You've played them here many, many times this season and previous seasons. Mm-hmm. What I want to ask, though, is because obviously you used to be a fan as a young boy. You've been a fan within them games. Mm-hmm. How is it now playing out there in front of a full house rather than being part of it?
Yeah, it's obviously something that I've always, dreamt of doing, and now, like you said, played in quite a few of them. The games against Sheffield are obviously always, packed, sold out buildings, home and away, and the atmosphere is always obviously amazing to play in front of, and I never really thought that I would do it, honestly, but, here we are now. And every time you see the games come up, at the start of the season on the fixture list, you always kind of circle them and be like, oh, that'd be a great game. I think the games this year have been, despite the results, great hockey games, and we've been in pretty much all of them. On Saturday, we'll be looking to get the result and kind of keep this winning streak going, and kind of roll. Come the end of the season, get some nice form together, and there's no, as a Panthers fan and player, there's no one you would prefer to do it against than Sheffield, right? So
And of course, we're on really, really good form at the minute. They're not on as good form coming into this game, but I suppose this is one of those occasions where the form just goes out of the window.
Yeah, I mean, we could have won 10 in a row and they could have lost 10 in a row, but like you said on the night, I think Nottingham and Sheffield, just such a derby game, it doesn't really matter. We need to be ready to play what's arguably the best team in the league. Despite the recent form, it doesn't really matter. We're going to go into the game the same as we always would, well prepared and ready to go come Saturday night.
Jordan, appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
No worries, thank you.